The Barbados culinary team is getting ready to represent Barbados at this year's Taste of the Caribbean competition, but this year's Taste of the Caribbean competition is even more special. I'll tell you why. You need to find out right now because I'm joined by the Special Projects Manager of the Barbados Hotel and Tourism Association, Tessalee Moore. Good morning, Tessalee.
Good morning, Pearson.
Love your combination, by the way.
you.
Willis Griffith is the chef. He is a culinary coach. And so he's been responsible for coaching a lot of our culinary members, right?
That's correct.
Good. I'll find out who you're coaching in a moment. But across from him is Mustard. And I'll say that his real name is Dejuan Toppin. He is a junior chef. And with him is Rickeena Kirton, a pastry chef.
Morning.
Each of you, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Why is it so special, Tessalee, this time around?
This year, for the very first time, Taste of the Caribbean, held by our parent association called the Caribbean Hotel and Tourism Association, would have the competition here in Barbados. Very first time actually in the Caribbean, but Barbados won that first day was at hosting it, and we're a good host, so we look forward to bringing all the competing countries here to Barbados to compete in the Caribbean for the very first time.
When is it?
It's going to be held on November 16th, which is next week.
Yeah.
Is it next week?
Yeah, Sunday. Because the
Yes.
15th is the Saturday.
The Saturday, yes. The
And
16th
so
is
on the
actually a
Sundays
Sunday.
when you start. Whoa.
So it will be from November 16th to the 18th at the Wyndham Grand Barbados.
Okay, so we're all going to St. Philip for
Oh,
this
definitely.
Taste of the Caribbean. And Barbados is defending. We are defending.
We're defending
So
from
we're looking
last
forward
year.
to fingers pointing. All
Gold
of you doing
medals.
so well. And so for those few days that we're here, what's going on?
The competition will be held over a 3-day period. The first day looks a little like registration and just getting everybody settled into the hotels and making sure that they have all the equipment and everything they need for competition. It's more than a competition, so they have training sessions and developmental workshops. So day 2 will look a little like the training sessions, which are mandatory for all the contestants.
Right.
It's not only competition, it's also about developing the culinary arts. And competition will also be held on the second day. Day 3 is the closeout. So the final day we have the award ceremony, and that's the day we look forward to hearing all the results.
The result.
Definitely.
But can we average Barbadians come and watch and see?
Yes, our parent association, the Caribbean Hotel and Tourism Association, what we call CHTA, they actually released the day rate. I don't have all the details right now, but you could visit their website for further
CHTA,
details.
folks. Go online, CHTA, and see and find out what it costs for you to come to Wyndham Grand and watch this competition because there are members coming from across the Caribbean.
Yes, we have actually this year, there will be 12 members, 12 other Caribbean countries competing against Barbados. Last year was how many? About 6 or 7. So
It's even bigger.
So
double
definitely.
It's even larger. I mean, Destination Barbados. Who doesn't
Destination
want to
Barbados.
come to Barbados, right? And so this is going to be a ding-dong battle.
Yeah.
Team Barbados, mixed of coach of chefs. Are we ready?
Yes, we are.
So talk to me about who comprised the team or what are you hoping to bring to this competition?
At present, the team is made up of one mixologist. He's in charge of dealing with all our specialty drinks, non-alcoholic and alcoholic. And then we have one senior chef, Ronaldo Joseph. We have a junior chef, Dejuan Toppin, and then we also have our pastry chef, Rickeena. I think we have a great lineup this year. We've been putting in that training and that extra training, making sure that all our T's are crossed and all our A's are dotted. We have been doing rigorous training, going through the paces with them. Don't want to talk too much, so we don't want to let too many secrets. But
how did you go about deciding who was going to comprise the team Barbados?
Every 2 years, and a competition is held, and from that competition, the first top three are chosen to go ahead and represent the country, or to at least train to represent the country.
And these are some of those.
That's
tops.
correct.
All right, Mustard, you came out on top, my brother. you are a junior chef. And is this your first competition?
Yes, please.
Scared?
Not really, no.
What do you have under your hat to bring to the competition?
Well, I would just say taking all the experience from both coaches. I would train with Chef Damien Leach last year and currently training with Chef Willis Griffith. So I would say just taking in all the experience and the knowledge that they would share with me and try to utilize it in the present competition.
Right. And is there a specialty you're working on?
Well, I can't really talk too
Ah,
much.
cheese
As
all
Chef
bread.
said.
Everybody comes
I
here
can't
with
really talk
secrets.
too much, as
Okay,
Chef
so
said.
but there is.
But
There's
there
something
is,
you're,
yes,
you're
please.
cooking up especially for everybody.
Of course.
Because there's going to be a mystery basket, I believe,
Yes,
right?
yes.
And naturally, because you don't know what's in there. But does the criteria give you any hint as to what you could possibly be finding in that mystery basket?
Well, it's basically Barbados, so I don't think too much should be a mystery for us.
Okay.
But we just go based off of what we think could come, and we try to work our menu and our plans around what we could imagine would be any mystery.
And you can handle the pressure.
And you can, yeah.
And what is coach saying to you about pressure?
Well, coach basically say try not to let the pressure show or let the emotion show. Even if you're under pressure, even if you're feeling it, try to keep your composure and, you know, try not to let the judges see, basically.
That's right. And make sure you finish in time.
Correct.
I don't know how you all do it. I watch these things on TV. You know, and so we know TV's edited. But at the same time, I don't know how y'all can do these things so perfectly in that short space of time and don't mess up. But clearly, you're the professionals indeed. But Miss Rickeena, you are a pastry chef.
Yes,
So you're
yes.
cooking all those wonderful little tasty little bits and bites that we can eat and have a really good time at. What about you? What are you doing to prepare yourself for the Taste of the Caribbean competition? Barbados must win again.
Yes.
And no pressure.
So we, as Chef would have mentioned, we do intense training so that we can obviously perfect our dish, get practice of what we need to do even under pressure, or even if the pressure is not there, the training obviously will help us to be more confident in the competition on the day.
And the pastry for me is a little like a cupcake, those kinds of things. But it's not just that, right?
No, it's way more than that.
Like what?
So you can include things like sugar work, chocolate work, more detailed pastries and glazes. So much different things can be done in pastry, just not cupcakes.
All of that goes into pastry making. Tessalee, you're thinking the same thing, right? Is it all of that?
Yes.
And so training for you is not just getting ready for this competition alone. How long have you been doing pastry making now?
I've been doing pastry from around 18 years.
I don't know what that means.
And I'm
'cause I don't know
33
you.
right now.
Okay, gotcha.
Yes.
So 15 years now you've been perfecting this here. How were you decided to be a part of the team?
So there would have been a competition which would have been held at LLSE. Yes, and then we competed, and the top winners would have obviously trained,
Right.
and after the training, then they would have picked the persons that were ready or ready for the competition.
But you were in this competition at the Lord Erskine, and so you saw other people around you doing some wonderful things as well, and you didn't know it was going to be you. When you found out it was you, talk to me about how that felt when you heard Rickeena is the one who is going to go forward.
It was a good feeling. It was a feeling of accomplishment because in anything that you do, it should be with you first and then thanking God for anything that happens after. So it was a good feeling overall, coming and putting your best foot forward and then results will pay off.
Mustard, do you cook at home or you leave that to others to do?
No, you don't cook at home.
Why do you say it like that?
I wouldn't say in a bad way, but most chefs, they spend long hours in the kitchen. So home sometimes just feel like the freedom to get away from the kitchen. So, you know, sometimes when you get home, you don't really want to see the stove. Now you don't want to, you know.
Still wait for you when you're home.
no.
Just I know what you feel because when I go home, it's like don't ask me to be the talker. Do not ask me to be those kinds of things. I just want to be
Free.
all of that kind of thing. Just free. Let me do other things that other people do what I do. Let me just be a part of the audience, so to speak. You know, I know how you feel where that's concerned. And so, Tessalee, here it is now. We have a team of competent people who are representing Barbados at the upcoming Taste of the Caribbean. I know it's not, you said this is the first or second?
This is their second time.
It's their second
yeah,
time.
they would have won the Caribbean national title of the year in the competition last year. So this is their second time competing in this competition.
And we won't
as a
know
team.
that until day 3.
No, you
Who
wouldn't
has
know
won.
until that is correct.
Competition is done on day 2. Judges do what they have to do.
Competition is done on day 2 and day 3.
Okay, so
The final results are
announced
shared
then.
in the night. Yeah.
Okay, and so we're looking forward to this at the Wyndham Grand Sam Lawrence Castle, folks. It's starting on the 16th until the 18th. And so Team Barbados is going to show up in a big, big way. And the coach promises us that he is not going to let them rest until the 14th or thereabouts. Because every single day, is it every single day you're in preparation mode?
No, we are not. Actually, we train 3 days a week, Sunday, Mondays, and Tuesdays. But they are also encouraged to do their extra training, which we presently they are doing the extra training on other days of the week at their respective jobs.
So what comprises training? What do you all do?
Time attacks, making sure that you finish in a specific amount of time, pushing yourself to the limit to make sure you can get the most out of any ingredient or produce put forward to you. And also, you mentioned earlier speaking about the mystery basket, wherein we train as a team to take the mystery out of that basket. Because at the end of the day, they're not going to give you a protein or any kind of vegetable that they just created, yeah? So we take the mystery out of all of that, and we think that that's a well-rounded way of training and preparing us for the initial competition.
Right, so if you get some lamb, how do you do lamb? If you get some pork, how do you do pork? Those kinds of things.
That's correct.
Wow. They are so ready, and they're so ready indeed. And so we have to be ready as well and you can go to the website CHTA for the CHTA to see how you as ordinary Barbadian can turn up to support Team Barbados, or to see what the other 12 member states are actually doing for this Taste of the Caribbean. And so I want to encourage as many of you as possible to explore, to come, support, to give support to Team Barbados, who are going for the gold again this year. But it's in Barbados this time around. That's why home court advantage really has to play.
That's correct.
Tessalee, I want to thank you so much, from the Special Projects Manager with the Barbados Hotel and Tourism Association, Chef Willis Griffith, who is teaching and coaching these chefs to get themselves ready for the Taste of the Caribbean, which starts on the 16th. Mustard, Dejuan Toppin is his real name, sorry about that, but we call him Mustard. And Rickeena Kirton, who is the pastry chef indeed. So Team Barbados, we give you our full support. Well done.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.